Today's video, I'm going to tell you my honest truth. Okay, if I started an AI email marketing agency in 2026, this is exactly what I will be doing. Now, I do not mean like to say, oh, don't do that because that doesn't work, you know, blah 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 doesn't work. No, okay. I'm just sharing my own opinion, and you can take it, add up to what you're doing right now, or you can just get more ideas, right? So the thing is that these are the platforms that I suggest using. Oh, this is the wrong. Okay. So these are the platforms that I suggest using. One is email marketing. Two is ads like Facebook ads and blah blah blah. Second is you know YouTube. Third is TikTok. Fourth is Instagram, and fifth is LinkedIn. Now I'm gonna tell you exactly why these ones work. Exactly why. Because for me, I think going up to down is what has worked for me pretty well. Okay, starting with emails. Okay, right here. So emails, in the case of emails, it's called email. I'm not meaning like they call the warm email marketing that people like most business coaches and stuff like that they do, but on cold email, the thing is that most people think it doesn't work because the amount of time and the amount of volume they do and the results that they get out regarding the clients and stuff like that. And most people do not jump on calls because they are not what people expect. Like most agencies do not expect that thing, like they do not expect the clients. So on emails, what I would suggest is that more volume. Okay, do not use AI, always based on results, because whenever you put out results, whenever you send your offer based on results, that's what people click with, instead of you just pitching them the services and stuff like that. So do never pitch the service. If, for example, if you're selling like email copywriting, do not pitch email copywriting. Instead, pitch the results they are going to get after you maybe applying the email copywriting and stuff like that. So for example, if you're gonna get them more sales and stuff like that, right? So that's the thing that you're gonna pitch them. Also, if you're not using a software or anything like that, if you're using Gmail, right? The Gmail. Oh shit! I don't even. Damn, my artist. I'm good, man, at this. If you're using Gmail, right? You do not have like a specific account. If you're using Gmail, I suggest that you send maybe 75 emails. You can send up to 500 emails in 24 hours, but you have to divide that up. And do not just send them like, if you haven't sent emails in a while, do not just come up maybe like today, you just send them 75. No, you just go slowly, climb the ladder. Like, for example, you start ramping it up slowly. Like, for example, today you send 10 emails, tomorrow you send 20 emails, the next day you send 30 emails, the next day you send 40 emails, right? Until you reach to the 75 mark. So you need to have like time difference. Maybe is maybe within 1 to 2 minutes you send another email, 1 to 2 minutes you send another email, 1 to 2 minutes you send another email. Because if you just send them off like that just directly all the time, the Gmail filters, the spam filters, they're gonna capture that. And what ends up happening is that they think you're an AI, so they will think all those emails are automated. What will happen next is that they will send them in spam. So and you will sit there not knowing what happened, no answers, no replies, and you start thinking that cold outreach doesn't work, cold emailing doesn't work. Cold emailing works. It just depends on what you're doing right now and exactly what you're doing. So without the software, let me show you something. Let's go to ChatGPT and let's ask it one. I think I asked it once. Hmm. Let's look at this. Gmail. I asked it. I asked ChatGPT if my internet is slow. Okay, I asked it if how much emails can I send using my normal account, like the Gmail normal account, and it told me up to 500 in 74 hours. So you can divide that maybe 75 maybe in the morning, 75 in the evening. Okay, so that we can get, because volume matters in cold outreach, like email cold outreach. It matters, it really matters. If you send 2 emails a day, I'm so sorry, you're not gonna get the results that you want. You're not gonna get the paying clients that you want. But if you send 100 emails a day, probably you're gonna get by the end of the week you're gonna get even one sales call if your offer is good, right? Bro, why the hell is this not loading? What's wrong with this? Hmm. Okay, let's see. Here we are. I asked it where. Let's see where I kept it. Okay, so here it is. Okay, I asked it how many emails does Gmail let us send per day without triggering the spam filters. Okay, and he told me for free Gmail accounts, like the maybe call in copy sales at gmail.com, you can send up to 500 emails in 1 hour. But if you have like the business accounts, like the ones which is maybe call in copy sales at everythingemails.com, you can send up to 2000 emails. And most people send up to 2000, 2500 plus email, right? If you have more inboxes, if you have more business accounts, right? You can send a lot of emails, but you have to be really careful because if you just starting sending out like um a lot of emails right away, you're gonna hit like for example, if cold accounts, like if it's brand new and you have no history for that account, like sending 100 emails a day, you're already at the risk of going to spam, right? And if you just send out like emails which, if you like have emails that um are like they're not verified, okay, you're gonna end up in spam too because you're going to trigger the spam filters, right? So just make sure that you start small, 30 to 40 emails per day, then grow slowly from maybe 10 to 20, then 20 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, right? That helps a lot with engagement, and it helps like these Gmail service providers like Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo see you as a real person instead of an AI. Okay, so the second thing is ads. Okay, so the one thing about the one thing about Facebook ads that I like is that Facebook ads lets us target anyone, any place that we want. Even if I'm the United States and I'm targeting people from South Africa, I can do that. If I am from South Africa and I'm targeting people like business coaches from the US, I can do that. So ads lets us run ads at any country depending on the target audience that I'm targeting and everything like that. So for example, okay, let's check this out. Let's go to Facebook ads library. Hmm, here we go. So the Facebook ads library. So here, right? It helps us target whenever you have your account set up, you can target anyone at any place. Okay, plus if you're not running ads, let's say now you don't have the budget for running ads, you can go to Facebook ads library, okay, the meta account library, and search anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. Who it depends to your target audience. Okay, so let's say we want to search for business coaches in, I don't know, the USA. We're gonna search for USA right here, United States, and we're gonna add a category. Let's say we want any ads. Let's say if we want political issues, employment, maybe financial products and services, let's just target all the ads, and then we're gonna put a keyword. Now the keyword, let's say it's business coaches, or let's say is, I don't know, consultant, anything. For this one I'm gonna do like business coaches, right? Let's say it's business coaches. What ends up happening is that it's gonna give me all the business coaches at the specific area that I targeted. For example, if it's the US, the United States, I'm gonna get all the business coaches around the area, like in the United States, and I'm gonna see how long they have been running the ads. Now, why do I suggest Facebook ads? Because Facebook ads is really easy to find people who are actively spending money on marketing, right? So if these people are directly spending money on marketing, it means that they have money to spend. So what ends up happening, what we are going to do is that we're going to go profile by profile, okay, visiting each of these accounts and seeing if they do email marketing, or if you are providing maybe ad service, it's easier that way. But if it's emails, we're going to go on this account, which is going to take us directly into Facebook, and we're going to see if they have maybe a newsletter. If they don't have, you can set it up for them. You can just send them an offer to set it up for them. But most importantly, like most of the times, like these people always have like some sort of newsletter, right? So for example, even here we have like the email directly. It's right here, the email. We can go in the about section, and in the about section is gonna tell us if, bro, my internet is slow as hell, and I hate it. But also we have to check the engagement, right? They have 24K followers. Gotta check the views. 47 likes, one comment, one share. We don't see the views directly, but I think it's good he's getting engagement, which shows us that he's genuine and he's real, right? Okay, so our about section is right here. We get their mobile number, okay? We get their email, we get their site. So on the site is where you can get to know if they have a newsletter or not. So for example, when we go to the site, right? Let's hope it just opens like directly. Okay, so when we go on the site, we see exactly what they're offering, how 150 plus men used our fast tracking system to lose weight. So this is a fitness coach, and now we know that he's offering fitness. And okay, it's solid. If you're offering like landing page offers, you can do the same stuff. Gotta know the name of the coach. We know the name already from the Facebook page. So let's say we apply for coaching. When we apply for coaching, where does it take us? It takes us here for choosing a time with them. So till now, we do not know if they have a newsletter. Okay, walk with me, apply here, blah blah blah, get started, fill out application form. But most importantly, like most coaching programs, they have newsletters. So this is exactly for me. I just wanted to show you how you can get their emails, how you can contact them through Facebook, you can contact them through Instagram by using as library. That's exactly how you find them, right? So that's for ads, right? For YouTube, here's exactly how you do it, right? You go to YouTube. Let's say YouTube, right? When you go to YouTube, you search here the people that you're targeting. Let's say again, business coaches. You write it down. Business coaches. It's not a must to target business coaches. You can come up with any niche specific word that will help you find the target audience that you have. If you have done your research, then you might know these people. Okay. So let's say this is the business coach that I am targeting. Okay. How to start your online coaching business today. Let's say it's Louisa Zhu. We open his YouTube. And what we want to do is that we want to confirm that this is someone that we want is worth reaching out to. So if he or she is active on the platform, we want to know that. So we can see 12 days she has been posting, and 1k consistent views, which is great. So it tells us there's something. Subscribers are good and stuff like that. So we go on the links, right? Right here, we're gonna get exactly what her mission is and exactly what she's doing and who she's targeting. So we already know who she's targeting and stuff like that. We can personalize the emails and stuff like that, right? If you're not gonna find the email right here, most of the time you're gonna find an email here like view address, view email address or something like that. So some of them might not have it. Most of them have it. So yeah, we're gonna get the email and then we're gonna reach out to them through cold email. Rather than that, we're gonna go target them directly on the website, see if they have any emails like newsletter or something like that. For example, this one, she has causes, right? Let's see the causes. Bro, is this loading even? Bro, my internet is slow as hell. I hate it. But yeah, okay. They have a newsletter, right? That's why they're offering you a gift. Okay, what just happened? Okay, they're offering us a lead magnet. This is a lead magnet. They're offering us a freebie so that you can put the name and the email, and then we get the PDF so that we can opt in into the email list. So exactly, they have an email list. So yeah, now we know the name. Um, the name is Luisa Zhu. You can check it out on Facebook too. So we can go on Facebook and search for her here and see if she's present. Or we can use, okay, she's here. Or we can just on her, wait, where there's no Instagram or Facebook right here. So okay, cool. We can just do it like directly. She's right here. We can see her here. So what I end up doing here is like I go to the about page and look if they have an email attached. They do not. Okay. So you can also reach out to them here. When was this posted? On April 2020. Okay, this was profile picture. They haven't posted for a while, but yeah. I mean, you can reach out to them here. I can add a friend like that, and stuff like that. Um, you can reach out to them direct messaging, or you can go to their Instagram. Okay, check out if they have an email right there attached. Okay, they do not have an email, but yeah, 35.2k followers. Let's see if there's views. Okay, 1k views, 1k views, 2k views, 2k views, 1k views. She's posting consistently, which is good. It shows good sign. So right off that, we can also reach out to her on Instagram, which is great, right? Back to where we at. Okay, that was YouTube. On TikTok, now on TikTok is very crazy because on TikTok you do not get, like, for example, Alex Amosi said, he gave us an example. He said that he had a lot of followers on TikTok more than Instagram. And what ends up happening was that he could get more leads from Instagram more than TikTok, right? Like, most people followed him on TikTok, but they did not like convert, right? So what he ends up doing, why did I rank it here, is because he used TikTok to get to a larger audience, to get to more audience, because TikTok suggests your videos to anyone, right? To get to more audience, and then redirect the audience from TikTok to Instagram, right? Directs it from TikTok to Instagram, and this works very good. For example, when you put out your video on TikTok, and then you redirect them from TikTok, you tell them follow me on IG at Colin Copy Sales. Most people are gonna go to your IG and then they're gonna follow you there, and then you're gonna use your IG to convert them, right? So that's really important, and I can say it works really perfectly. For IG, we all know how exactly I just told you. You can just go there. Sometimes right here on this, there are only like three tabs. If you look on your cell phone, on on what on the computer, there are only two tabs. There's always two tabs. On the cell phone, if you're using an iPhone or Android, there if they have an email attached, you will see like three tabs, and the third tab will be like for the email or the contact information. They will attach their mobile or their email, personal email, right? And then you're gonna take the email and then reach out to them. Take the mobile. If it's on WhatsApp, you can directly reach out to them, right? So those are the things. About Instagram is really easy like that. The other thing is LinkedIn, bro. Like LinkedIn is the go getter because on LinkedIn there is no um the kind of scrolling reels that most people watch on Instagram. LinkedIn is more basically niched down like in business wise. So for LinkedIn, it's very easy. I cannot log in here because it's like my account was taken down because I was sending too much outreach messages on there. That's why I hate LinkedIn. because it's like it's just triggers and it just gets harder and harder. But it's great if you want to try LinkedIn. You can try LinkedIn. It's great. You can get high paying clients right there. Okay, you can get the emails on LinkedIn, contact information like their mobile number on LinkedIn. You can also reach out to them there because most business owners are active on LinkedIn. It's the land of opportunity. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's it. I hope you got value from this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Um, all in all, hit the like button, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Peace.